Starting today, I will finally no longer be at risk of being spoiled by sub-watchers in this show until the next season starts to come out, which is very exciting. While MHA is airing, it's extremely exciting for me because I love MHA and I love watching new episodes, but it's also very scary because the dub is always behind, and that's the only way I really want to watch MHA. And so I always get sub-watchers like posting screenshots or theories or other stuff. Like, obviously there's also the manga that I could be spoiled on, and I have occasionally gotten some spoilers from the manga readers as well, but everyone kind of assumes like, oh, it's out in anime form, so it's like free pickings, everyone's gonna talk about it. Including like the CrunchyRoll Twitter account. Sometimes they post stuff that I'm like, you know your dub's not out. Like, you guys are the ones doing the dub. Why are you posting spoilers about your own shows, you know? So yeah, I'm just relieved that after I watch this episode, I will be caught up on the anime fully, because then I have some time to be able to actually look at MHA related things without being spoiled. Final episode of the season, episode 25. Thank you all who have watched my reactions to MHA thus far. Surprisingly, this season of MHA has actually kind of become one of the most consistent video series on my channel. You guys seem to really like my reactions to this show, which I'm very, very happy about because I'm a huge MHA fan. I love that stuff. So yeah, if you're watching this, since this is the last episode, I do recommend you go and check out all my other stuff on my channel. People have said my Legend of Korra reactions are good, so you can go check those out. I'm watching that for the first time, and I'm a big Avatar: The Last Airbender fan, so that's a big thing. But there's a lot of stuff that you can check out on my channel. Make sure to subscribe if you can, so that you can stick around with my reactions. And if I'm still doing this channel when My Hero Academia Season 7 comes out, you better believe I'm going to be doing reactions to that on this channel. So stick around for that. Alright, well, last episode we had All Might was like driving to the sort of locations where the people who didn't want to go to the hero schools and stuff, they didn't like heroes, they were like separating themselves. Pretty sure All Might was going possibly to go save them, like to go get them to safety, because he's gonna like try to convince them that everything will be okay. And we also saw a smidge of stain. We saw a little stain on his shirt. And Stain, I don't exactly know what his plan is right now, but I'm hoping it's something good. But he's been following All Might a lot, so I don't know exactly what's gonna happen there. But anyway, it's an episode 25. I imagine it's gonna be kind of epilogue-y, you know, setting up for the next season and introducing maybe someone new. Or I feel like sometimes they introduce like new characters in episode 25. So like, well, I would say like Mirio, but Mirio was like 24 or 3. But they did sort of tease him a lot in the last episode. So, and then he ended up being the focus of the next season. So I wonder if we're gonna see a focus of the next season in this episode. Let's find out. Let's jump into it. Full-length reactions on my Patreon account in the description below, as well as exclusive videos and early access for certain shows. Let's jump into MHA Season 6, Episode 25. Here we go. There's a bit that flew off during the fight.
Great job, All Might.
Oh man, he's going through it rough. Whoa! Oh, Stain's here!
I think not, heretic.
Oh my god.
Hero killer. Face to face.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you don't know.
He doesn't know this
Quite
is
a bit
All
has
Might.
happened since you were put away. For thinking that I'm lying.
Oh! Wow.
Kill me now.
Only half a second of All Might.
There's no way you're the real All Might. You're an imposter.
I didn't even think of the fact he wouldn't know it's
You're
All
on
Might.
sacred ground.
I couldn't stand in the wings and watch. Not when I saw people's lives stolen away from them every day. Even though I was powerless, I had to take action. I wanted to improve society. But I couldn't even find a way to protect him from himself.
Damn.
The reason is obvious. I am a failure.
Oh, All
Watching
Might.
everyone else become true heroes.
Stain. Oh.
Strange. I'm not feeling feeling murderous intent from him. I'm usually a hugger, but we just met.
Perfect timing.
Who dis?
When are they gonna cut this out?
Oh, cute.
She cleans this statue the hero
Aw.
haters love to defile. No doubt they'd rather she not come out here.
That's cute.
But she's in danger here. Why do this?
Because she's the last person All Might saved.
Oh, oh, in the rubble. Yeah, I remember her.
Keep going! Oh my!
I always really liked her.
People praise the heart of his conviction. You say you're All Might, but you obviously have no idea who he was.
Oh.
Look at that woman. The smoldering embers he left behind won't be easily extinguished. As long as we're alive, we have to keep stoking those flames.
Hell yeah,
Even if
Stain.
we struggle or face indignities.
You can do it. I believe in you. Don't give up.
Now he's being inspired. It's the same as Deku. You're being saved by the people
Person
you're
has the
protecting.
soul of a hero. But if you really have the soul of a hero, prove it.
Oh,
This information I took from Tartarus.
huh? Stain.
When you've finished, make sure you track me down and put an end to Stain.
Oh.
The vigilante who killed 40 heroes.
Hell yeah.
For the sake.
I love it. Such a great character. She's proud of her work and the sun's shining through. We're starting to see a change in this society. Oh my god. This is the last time we'll hear this.
Strip it down!
Oh my god, they're cleaning him.
And now, it's Donkey time!
You take a nice long soak.
Morons! He's dirtying up the bathwater! I'm pretty sure you're suggesting torture instead of cleaning.
And
you know I'm mostly talking to you, right, Izuku?
Oh, he's completely switched to
Force
Izuku?
yourself if it's hard for you to say my real name.
Well, having ambitions,
Oh.
Wow.
isn't it?
I thought it would just be a one-time thing, but no.
Sleeping.
Oh,
Once she stopped worrying, the
she's so
adrenaline
cute.
wore off. Some of the others are out too.
That's good.
She wears gloves so she doesn't float anything while she's sleeping, right?
It was difficult to go from being quirkless to wielding such a power. You managed it, though.
Oh, it's
Even
so
with
cool
those
that they all
gnarly
know.
broken bones.
Let the guy get some rest. Isn't that one of the main reasons we brought him back?
That's how it is now. You walk in a room with posing for pictures. Do I look cool?
I acted pretty terribly towards All Might.
Aw, he's regretting it.
I am
That's
here
really
to
funny.
apologize for not being of any use.
No!
Midoriya,
Huh?
Oh my, you're fine.
About two! You can't just take our friend away and ghost us!
the details aren't important at the moment, but there's new intel. We should have more information in the coming days, and we'll need everyone's help.
What is the
Even
intel?
mine.
So from now on, we fight side by side.
Hell yeah.
Protect the world!
And I'll destroy any doubts about me. I'll do my best to regain everybody's trust.
Aw. Look at that small smile of his.
Now that chivalry! You're making me cry badly tears!
We just fixed that. No prob.
Yeah, you already. Aw!
Close.
Chiro, that's
What's
cute.
going on?
It might be kind of weird to compare these two things, but stay with me. During the school festival, there were plenty of
I was
people
just
who were
about
on
to
the
say that
fence
before
about
she
us.
hugged them.
And to make them feel good, too. So we made a plan to win their hearts.
Yeah, you're already experienced with that. And Bakugo's experienced with winning hearts
Do
with
it back then,
winning the
I know
kids'
that we can do
hearts.
it again.
And
We
Todoroki.
just have to give it our all. Get better than it was before.
If we can do this together, we'll go beyond.
Ah, this is so great. This is just very wholesome and nice after what we've had
So,
before.
We received Tartarus security records from Stain, who gave them to All Might along with an overzealous love letter to our symbol of peace.
I never thought that the hero killer would end up being some sort of ally.
I did. I totally did.
I'm gonna find me so many girls and take whatever I...
Oh, goddamn.
Chisame, Akaguro, you were on Shigaraki's side.
No, he wasn't.
Must be important.
Murderer! Give it back!
Wow, this guy's fighting to the end.
Those files have to go to someone just.
Are you a man or a monster?
Someone who wants to bring about a better world, but a monster still.
Yeah, that sums him up.
Well, I'm glad you patched things up with Midoriya at least.
Tsukuchi.
I'll take any good news I can
He's
get,
got
seeing as how we're being saved
some
by a
cool
murderer.
facial hair right now.
You mean All for One and his consciousness inside Shigaraki were in sync? Is that what allowed him to coordinate his attack?
That's the
It's
one.
more complicated than that, Sansa. My vestige inside One for All knows everything that the me living in this world sees or thinks. But in all my years dealing with the synchronization,
but he doesn't know
never
the other.
experienced it working the other way around.
Yeah.
My vestige's thoughts just seem to flow into me.
Our analysis shows that the radio waveforms recorded at Tartarus were in fact a conversation.
I didn't realize we had those results back. Any
That's
idea
interesting.
what they were saying?
That Shigaraki would be complete in 38 days.
38 days, okay.
We believe these private communications between his body and consciousness revealed the actual schedule.
Okay.
Which means Shigaraki, All for One's vessel, will be complete in about 3 days.
3 days!
No way. That soon?
What?
Yes, which means that we're quickly running out of options. We need time and allies to figure out how we can
Oh
work
my
against
god! Are you fucking kidding me?
Almighty himself dispatch heroes overseas.
Okay, overseas heroes.
By the
Cool.
strength of its heroes. Deploying them abroad upsets the equilibrium and invites all manner of attacks.
Yeah, this is very dangerous. You need to send heroes.
There's no way we can ignore it. Our Salam wants to move out in
Yes!
He's convinced he'll be the one.
I remember
to take
him
down All for One.
from World Heroes
The
Mission.
Red Dot in my country is also chomping at the bit. Left already.
Whoa.
Apparently she couldn't stand to wait around.
Okay.
Don't blame us if
Whoa.
you're in trouble, Star.
It wasn't a question of whether or not I would help. So
Whoa.
why not start sooner rather than later?
Star?
And besides, we're talking about a direct request from All Might.
Like Stars and Stripes?
If side.
Wait, what is it actually Stars and Stripes? I was trying to read the Japanese. It wasn't subtitled, but I got Star Ando. That's all I got. I gotta go back and look. Because I just guessed Stars and Stripes because it's a super American type name.
Oh, good morning. Hey.
Aww.
Put those things away. They look gross.
I'm sorry.
Aww, the indie music.
The final battle draws near. I know that I'm not alone. My friends are with me. Things right.
Fuck yeah.
People will smile again. The
Look
world
how happy Todoroki looks compared to how he normally looks.
and go beyond.
Fuck yeah. Ah! I love this song so much. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Wow. I mean, that's crazy that... Okay, so they said 3 days until Shigaraki's fully ready. Like, his body is perfected. And yet, they are not as worried as you'd expect them to be. You know? Like, I mean, it's good that they got this intel. Otherwise, they would have been truly fucked. However, like, we ended that on a very optimistic note, which is good, because I think that's the right thing to do after a full season of pretty down, depressing stuff. Like, I loved this season, but yeah, it was heavy. It was tough. And like, especially since Deku is generally like a pretty optimistic, happy guy. He's a protagonist that saves people with a smile. So the fact that this whole season, like, it felt like Deku wasn't able to be the kind of guy who could save people with a smile, is very sad, but like it seems like with the way they ended it, next season we might see the Deku that can save people with a smile again, which sounds very, very nice. So wow, some crazy stuff this episode. So okay, all right, let me look to make sure, see what that hero's name actually is. All right, well, first I'm just gonna go back to that screenshot of her, and I'm going to I'm just gonna see if I can read the Japanese as best I can. Okay, America hero, I guess. Like I think it's America's. I'll get it up on the screen. But it's like I know this is America #1 hero, right? And so I guess this is probably like ranked or something. I'm not fluent in Japanese by any means. I can just read basic, like this is katakana mostly. So America #1 ranked hero, I assume. Star and Stripes. Yep, it's Stars and Stripes, or Star and Stripes. Yeah, they called her Star, and I just went Star as in like Stars and Stripes. Like I didn't think that would be her full name. That's so American. That's so great, because All Might is already like such an American type hero. But I mean, you're going like overboard with this. He reminds me of Captain Celebrity in My Hero Vigilantes. They have a character called Captain Celebrity, and yeah, that's very similar as well. I love how they very much lean into this like American hero, like Captain America type thing. I mean, Horikoshi is often very inspired by Western comic books. I think he loves Spider-Man, and all of the like all of the places are named after Star Wars things. Like he loves Western media, so I bet he loves Captain America. And like if All Might is like the Superman of this world, this person that we're coming in right now might be the Captain America. So that's great. That's awesome. I wonder what she's gonna be like, because I have never. You know what? I'm so shocked that I say never seen this character. I saw her in screenshots in the past couple weeks. I didn't really know what I was looking at, and I barely looked at it, but I did just see like a glimpse of the screenshot of her because of Subwatchers posting pictures of her and whatever, which is kind of what I meant at the start of the video about like Subwatchers. Like it's not a spoiler really, because it's a screenshot. I don't blame the people who posted the screenshot, okay? I'm not mad at them, because it's not the same as like if you were to post a screenshot of Midnight's dead body, you know, like stuff like that would be what I would think is a spoiler. But I mean, if you're posting screenshots about an episode of an anime you watch and it's just like a screenshot of a character, I think for the most part it's fine. But all that to say, before that, and even during these weeks, I had no idea who this character was. Like I feel like with manga characters, like I've seen fan art of Lady Nagant before, right? There's one other thing that I've seen, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but I have been spoiled about one thing on MHA's manga because of fan art and stuff. I don't go seeking this stuff out either. It just, like, people just post it in places that I don't expect them to post it, and I can't really avoid it. But so there's one thing from the manga that I have been spoiled about that is still in my head, and I can't get it out of my head. But this woman, I've never seen her before. I've never seen fan art of her. I've never seen like manga pictures. I've never seen covers with her on it. Like, I don't know anything about her, but the way they set it up here makes it feel like she might be an important character, but she also might just be like a character that is important for like a few episodes or something, you know, like it might just be the start of next season is her. But so she's the #1 hero of America right now. That is very interesting. So, but I imagine she's very similar to All Might, because they were like, yeah, she's already gone, like she's already on her way. So I think she was just like, yep, they need help, I'm going to help them, which is something All Might I think would do as well. And it's cool that the Egyptian hero was in it as well, like the 2D like Paper Mario Egyptian guy, because he was in World Heroes Mission. Now I don't know if he was, I'm guessing what happened maybe was he was in the manga for like a screenshot, like from this episode, from this chapter, where it's like, oh, our hero wants to go do this, whatever. And then when they were making the movie, they were like, hey, we've got a screenshot of this hero, let's put him in the movie. But I did like him in the short part that he was in the movie. Okay, Stars and Stripes, 3 days until Shigaraki. Bakugo calls Deku Izuku now, which is pretty massive, because he corrected himself from Deku to Izuku, and that's pretty respectful, man. Like, even though Deku doesn't have, like, think of Deku as an insult anymore, and it's like it's just a nickname, but like that's a huge step that he's like, no, I'm from now on, like, we're on the same level. He doesn't think of him, I assume he doesn't think of Deku as beneath him, and I assume he also now doesn't think of himself as beneath Deku anymore, which he has for the past a couple seasons, 3 seasons maybe. But instead, now I think he thinks of them on the same level, which is perfect. That's great, that's where we want to be. Also, crazy that Stain didn't recognize All Might. I think by the end he realized it really was All Might, which is why he gave him the intel. But I'm pretty sure he legit didn't recognize All Might from the start, which I think makes sense, because Stain was put into custody in season 2, and the All for One and All Might fight was season 3. So Stain was put into Tartarus with no contact with the outside world before All Might retired. So he wasn't there when All Might was revealed to have the weak form. So it makes sense that he's never seen it. Maybe now he's heard what happened, because he talked about how, like, that woman was the last one All Might saved and stuff. So he's been doing some intel gathering. But I guess, yeah, he didn't know that All Might looked like that, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, so when it was shown that Stain was following, I think I speculated on why Stain was following in previous weeks, but yeah, I've said it several times that he believed that All Might was worthy, so it makes sense that he gives All Might intel and actually helps him out. And kind of surprisingly was like, and once you're done all that, come and kill me. Come and finish off Stain, the guy who killed like 30 heroes or whatever, you know? That makes sense, because Stain, in his mind, he's trying to create a better society, and he's like, I'm killing all these heroes, but we see now that he's like, I'm killing all these heroes, which makes me a villain, which makes me a monster. I understand that. I'm not a hero. I'm killing all these heroes. I'm gonna fix society, and then you take care of me because I'm a murderer. Like, you should take care of me like a true hero would do. I think that's very interesting. Doesn't make what he's doing right, of course. That's not what I'm saying. He should not be murdering people no matter what. His motives do not justify that. However, as a character choice, brilliant. Really interesting. I love it. But yeah, that's it. I think that's everything I wanted to discuss. That's All Might. This show's called All Might, I guess. That's My Hero Academia Season 6. Episode 25. That was the season finale. I'm really sad now. I've finished the season. That was such a great season. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you enjoyed seeing my reactions to it. And I really hope that you can stick around for other videos on my channel, because I make a lot of them, and I hope that I've got enough variety that of mostly anime still, but like enough variety within that you'll find stuff that you like. And if you don't now, you hopefully will soon. So please make sure to subscribe. I got Demon Slayer reactions coming out as soon as season 3 officially comes out. So if you like, mainstream shonen anime like BnHA, maybe you like my Demon Slayer reactions as well. So thanks for watching this episode. Please make sure to go to my Patreon if you want full-length early access and exclusive videos. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.